Yo, what's good, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, Solid Talk, with your boy Ryan, back at it with another video. And look, man, remember, we keeping the mind solid and getting the body cut up. Hey, look, let me tell y'all this though, right? People ain't gonna like you when you have boundaries. You have to understand that, bro. You have to come to realization, bro. When you have boundaries for yourself, dog, people ain't gonna really rock with you like that. You might think people rock with you now. You might think you got all these friends and families and all these people. Start setting some boundaries in your life. Let me tell you what boundary mean, bro. Let me look at what boundary mean and tell y'all the definition. Because listen, y'all can't be out here being a flexible man. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a man, right? Boundary mean a line that marks the limits of an area, semicolon, a dividing line. You know, and then we have the similar terms: borderline, dividing line, the bounding line, confines, limits, outer limits, margins, edges. You know what I'm saying? Circumference. You got certain words and stuff like that that you must understand. Like, listen, you're gonna set this boundary for yourself that you don't allow this in your life and you don't allow that. You don't do this and you don't do that. When you're a person that don't have boundaries, bro, everybody's gonna like you. It sounds crazy. When you don't have no boundaries for yourself, bro, you're gonna have the most friends. You're gonna have the most family members that rock with you. You're gonna have the most homies, the most girlfriends, all of that. When you really don't have no boundaries for yourself, right? But once you start getting some boundaries, right? Once you start getting some boundaries, you start setting that line in your life. Like, bro, we're not gonna cross this line. For example, you can set a boundary as in, like, you don't tolerate people calling your phone every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? You have a boundary that tells people that, listen, don't call my phone at these times throughout the day, or don't call my phone more than 2 times in a day. You feel me? Don't call my phone back to back to back to back to back. That's my boundary. That's what I don't allow. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't tolerate. That's what I don't accept. Right? So now you're gonna have certain people, right, that's not gonna be cool with you because they can't do what they want to do anytime. So they can't. So since they know that they can't call you anytime throughout the day, they're not gonna really just want. They ain't gonna want to talk to you in general, because they can't come at you with the drama and the negativity and talk to you for hours about bullshit. So now certain people are going to fall off now because they're going to realize that, the person that they used to be able to get away with all the stuff that, the person that they could have called back to back to back to back to back, now that person is setting a boundary. They're like, yo, damn, I don't really like that now because I can't get my way. I can't do what I want to do. I can't take advantage. So now that person is either going to fall back or fall off. You know what I'm saying? Or they might get you to try to change that boundary. Now this is where it comes on. Now this is what the important part come in of being a man, of being a man, bro. Now you got to stand on business, right? Now you got to stand your ground. Now this is where that person is going to see that she can respect you or she cannot respect you. So now if she's talking about, oh, why you can't talk to me, why I can't call you, and I should be able to call you all day, every day, and it shouldn't be a problem. If you love me, if you like me, I should just be calling you 5 times a day. I can call you any time of the day, right? And if you now, as that man, just say, okay, you're right, I don't really, yeah, you can call me anytime. You can call me whenever. You call me 1 o'clock in the morning. You call me 3 o'clock in the morning. You call me anytime you want. Now that you're not really standing on that boundary, now she ain't gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna respect you, bro, because a boundary must be set and set in place, dog, and that's how you must live with it. You feel me? So if you have a boundary of, like, yo, you don't allow anybody to pull up to your crib, that's a boundary you must set with people. So now when people deal with you, you feel me? Family, friends, girls, dudes, whatever it is, bro, you gotta let them people know, like, listen, I don't allow people just to pull up at my crib unannounced. Cause you have people that would do that, bro, and you have and then some of y'all probably be cool with it and don't say nothing. But I'm gonna tell y'all something though, still about that too, right? So when you set that boundary of letting people know that you don't allow people just to pull up at your crib unannounced, a lot of people ain't gonna probably want to rock with you just off of that because they can't just pull up whenever they want to. So now if you got the boundary of you don't allow people just to pull up to your crib unannounced, you're going to have a lot of people that ain't going to want to come to your crib at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they can't just do whatever. So you got to have these type of boundaries for yourself, dog, because if you don't, you will have people that will come into your life and just do whatever. And that's why a lot of people be stressed, bro. That's why a lot of people have stress, dog, because of other people in their life. And you don't have no boundaries to control these things. You don't have no boundaries that's going to control, like, how much stress you really allowing. There's no barrier. There's no wall there. Like, listen, I'm not accepting that stress from over there. So I have boundaries because I know that if I don't, I'm gonna accept stress. I'm gonna get stress. I'm gonna receive stress. I'm gonna start feeling stressed out, bro. You know, and it's also good, bro. When you set boundaries, bro, it's also good because you give a clear expectation for other people. So now a lot of people might expect, same thing, a lot of people might expect, oh yeah, I could call that person any time of the day because that's what they've been used to doing with everybody else, right? So now we're gonna say the same example. Some people might be used to calling a person back to back to back to back to back. But now when they come across you now and you have a boundary of not accepting that and you don't like being called back to back to back to back, when you let that person know in the beginning, when you let that person know that boundary, they're going to have a clear expectation of how you roll. So now you're setting the expectation for that person to let that person know that, listen, do not expect me to talk to you on the phone all day. Do not expect me to text you back and forth all day. Do not expect me to give you just the attention on the phone. It's like you're gonna set that expectation for that person so that person understands what it is with you. So either they're gonna accept it or they're not gonna accept it. You feel me? And they can move on if they don't. That's how you gotta have things, bro. Either people with it or they're not with it. They're gonna accept it or they're not gonna accept it, right? So now even all that stuff, when you have boundaries, bro, like I said, people are not gonna like you, dog. People are not gonna like you like that. But when you don't have boundaries, everybody gonna like you. Everybody gonna be, oh yeah, let me call up Anthony, let me call up Shakira, let me call up my cuz, because I know that they gonna answer the phone every time. I know that they gonna just hear my BS. I know that they ain't gonna just give me money anytime. I know they gonna just, drive me anywhere I wanna go at any time, because listen, you don't have no boundaries. So they know that they could just come into your life and just do all this type of stuff. They can run your life. That's why people be having their life ran by somebody else, bro. Cause that person never really had boundaries for themselves in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta understand, like, the whole boundary thing, bro. You really have to be a man about it, and be a woman, and really set that in place for your life, dog. Let me tell you something. The reason why y'all see me on the videos and I move how I move or operate how I operate, because I have boundaries, dog. You know what I'm saying? I have boundaries when it comes to family, friends, girls, niggas and co-workers, and I have boundaries, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't just come into my life and just do whatever, because now if I allow that to happen, I wouldn't be able to provide these videos how I provided, bro, because I'll be stressed out. I'll be burned out, because if I'm burned out now because I'm right here just running wild for everybody else and doing everything everybody want me to do, then I can't do what I'm really supposed to be doing for myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't work out how I would want to work out because I don't have no boundary. So I'm just doing whatever, everybody's doing whatever, and it's just a chaotic, messy life I'm living. You know what I'm saying? But if you have boundaries, you're gonna have structure. You're gonna have a certain lifestyle that you live. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna create a certain lifestyle for yourself, bro. You're gonna create your own world, your own rules, your own boundaries, your own laws, your own codes, your moral codes, your mission statement. You're gonna create all these things in your head, bro, because you know that you want to live a certain life for yourself. The way I'm living now, I'm living like this because I created this life in my head a long time ago, years ago when I was younger. You feel me? I was like, I want to live like this. I want to have it like this. I want to be able to go over there and do my thing, drive how I want, drive how I want to drive, interact with girls how I want to interact with girls, get money, you know what I'm saying, do all this type of stuff. But I created that life for myself though, so I'm just saying, dog, like, create that boundary, create the boundaries for yourself and stand on that. Stand on that. Because another thing too that make niggas lose, bro, is when you're too flexible. You know what I'm saying? When a woman or anybody see that you're a flexible individual, they know that they could just take advantage of you. Because you might say you have a boundary of this or you don't accept that, but then the next day you accepting it. Or the next day you done changed it because somebody persuaded you, or somebody convinced you, or somebody done, put something in your head, or you saw something that looked a certain way and now you changed it. You done saw a girl, the ass looking fat, now you're like, oh yeah, she could call me any day. She could call me all day. I don't care if a girl got a fatty. I don't care if she got this or she got that. You still not gonna blow my phone up. You feel me? You still not about to pull up to my crib unannounced. Because that's the boundary that I set in my life, regardless of who. The boundary must apply to everybody. That's where y'all go wrong sometimes too. Y'all let it apply to certain people. No, the boundaries must be applied to everybody. Your parents, your kids, your dog, your cat, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your auntie, your uncle, your nephew, your niece, everybody. Like, you gotta have that boundary, bro. And then you can't be scared to lose people. Because when you have boundaries, bro, you're gonna lose people, dog. To be honest with you. You feel me? You're going to lose a lot of people when you have boundaries. So if you're scared of losing people, then that's also a problem too. So you can't be scared to lose people, because if you're scared to lose people, that means you will accept the bullshit from people because you just want people around, bro. You want people to look at you like you're nice and you're sweet, you're cool, or nah, bro. You just got to be your dang on self and know what you want for yourself, know what you want for your life. And know how you want to move out here on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? So that's it right there, man. I'm about to get ready for work, for real. And all of that, y'all have a good day today. Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all put yourself first. Love yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. And remember, man, you're keeping the mind solid and getting the body cut up. We out here. Yeah, dig.